It was my first day taking over the branch office, and to get an honest read on the place before anyone put on a show for me, I'd left my assistant behind. In the elevator, I noticed a female coworker struggling with an armload of supply boxes, unable to free a hand. I reached over and pressed her floor for her. I hadn't even pulled my arm back when the man beside her smacked my hand away. Where do you think you're putting your hands? Just because she's a woman, you figure you can lean in on her? The woman flinched and she lowered her voice, pleading, "Honey, are you out of your mind? He was just helping me." The man shot her a vicious glare and grabbed my collar. "Helping you? Sweet-talking my wife right in front of me. God knows what you get up to behind my back." I frowned and tried to reason with him. "Sir, I'd appreciate a little respect. I'm new here and—" "New, huh?" He cut me off with a sneer. "First day on the job and you've already got the nerve to seduce my wife? You think I'm stupid?" The elevator reached our floor, and I had no interest in dragging this out any further. I turned to leave. He must have mistaken it for guilt, because he seized my collar again and roared, "Trying to run after you started something? Guys like you, sponging off women to get ahead, don't belong in this company. You're fired. Effective immediately. Everyone, come take a look. Stop whatever you're doing and come see this." The man dragged me all the way from the elevator to the main office floor, pitching his voice loud on purpose. This new hire just started today, and he's already trying to claw his way up by trading on his looks. In the elevator just now, right in front of me, he had the nerve to press himself against my wife. Over 100 employees stopped what they were doing and craned their necks to look. The man's wife stood beside him, her face drained of color, stammering out a defense. "Honey, it really wasn't like that. He was only helping me." "Shut your mouth!" The man shoved her hard. She stumbled back into a desk and didn't dare say another word. The coworkers around us started pointing and whispering, their eyes full of contempt and the eager anticipation of watching a scene unfold. "Isn't that Brett Sandler? The new guy picked the wrong guy to mess with." "Exactly. Everyone knows Brett runs this place like he owns it. Look at this new one, though. He's got the kind of face that gets him into trouble. Bet he really did do something shameless. Getting that close to Melanie Forrest? That's just asking to get caught red-handed." The ugly comments kept crawling into my ears. So this was the infamous Brett Sandler. I took a deep breath and fixed him with a sharp stare. "Are you done making a scene? Let go of me." "Let go? Scum like you doesn't get to stay in this company. If I don't teach you a lesson myself today, you'll learn it the hard way out there in the real world." Brett clenched his fist and swung it toward my face. Just as I was about to fight back, a sharp female voice cut through the office from the far end. "What's all this noise during work hours? Has everyone forgotten they have jobs to do?" The crowd parted. A middle-aged woman in an expensive suit and heavy makeup came clicking across the floor in high heels. The moment Brett saw her, he let go of my collar and rushed over with a fawning smile. "Ms. Barrymore, you're finally here!" He jabbed a finger at me. "This one just started today, and he's already looking for a shortcut." Caught him red-handed hitting on my wife in the elevator. A shameless gigolo like this, corrupting the whole office, needs to be fired right now. Ms. Barrymore narrowed her eyes and looked me over, her gaze crawling from my face down to my waist with an open, lecherous hunger she made no effort to hide. "Sturdy build, decent face," she said with a scornful snort. "Shame you're putting it to the wrong use. Kid, if you wanted to sleep your way up, you picked the wrong branch. We don't take your kind here." That actually made me laugh. I straightened my rumpled tie, drew myself up to my full height, and looked at her coldly. "You're Victoria Barrymore, the branch's vice president? As a company executive, you might want to watch your mouth before you insult an employee for no reason at all." Ms. Barrymore blinked, apparently unused to a new hire pushing back like this. Brett, thinking he'd found new ammunition, snapped, "Ms. Barrymore, look at him, not even flinching. That's the look of a repeat offender. He's probably been getting by on this exact trick his whole career. And today of all days, the new president is supposed to be starting, and I heard he doesn't tolerate this kind of garbage. We can't let him see this filth walking around the office." That was all it took. Ms. Barrymore's face went cold, and she gave me an order. "Enough talk. You're fired."